In the silence of the night, a message from the Supreme Being echoes, piercing the quietude. God has spoken, and the prophecy begins. In the relentless march of time, moments of solemnity and gravity occasionally emerge, casting long shadows of anticipation. This is one such moment, a prophecy unseen and unheard till this instance has been unveiled. A revelation from the Supreme Being, whispered in the hush of the twilight hour, carries with it a weight that shakes the very foundations of our understanding. This prophecy is not a mere whisper in the wind nor a fleeting thought. It is a stern declaration, a statement of intent. And the intent is clear. The prophecy is starting now. In the grand theater of existence, the curtain lifts and the first act of this Supreme Being's play is about to commence. God's voice, resonating with an urgency that sends shivers down the spine, echoes in the silence. It's a voice that doesn't just speak, it commands, declares, and decrees. The prophecy, urgent and immediate, is not a vague prediction for the distant future. It is a word for the here and now, an edict from the Supreme Being that demands our attention. The prophecy is a storm that broods in the distance. Its thunder, a relentless drumbeat that grows louder with each passing second. The storm is not one of rain and wind, it's a tempest of supreme will, a cyclone of celestial decree, a hurricane of holy wrath. And it's heading our way. As the winds of prophecy whip up around us, we stand on the precipice of a new era. An era shaped by the hand of the Supreme Being, where the old order will be swept away and a new one will rise from the ashes. The prophecy is not just a prediction, it's a promise of a world reshaped in the image of the Supreme Being. God has spoken, and his words reverberate in the stillness, a storm brewing on the horizon. A thunderous voice booms from the heavens, declaring a chilling decree: no mercy shall be shown to your enemies, and unfolds the second chapter in our grand tale, where we plunge into the depths of this heavenly power edict, its implications, and the severe wrath that awaits the adversaries. Imagine for a moment a world where mercy is stripped away from those who stand against you, not by the hand of man, but by the heavenly power, an entity so powerful, so omnipresent, that its wrath is both inescapable and irrefutable. This is the world we are stepping into, a world where heavenly power justice reigns supreme, where mercy has no place for your foes. As we delve deeper, we encounter a chilling reality. The heavenly power is not just an all-loving entity, but a stern enforcer of justice. Its wrath is not vindictive. It is a response to the transgressions committed against you. This wrath is not born from hatred, but from a fierce sense of justice that cannot be quelled, a fire that cannot be extinguished. Wrath is a tempest, a storm that leaves no stone unturned, a force so potent that it shakes the very foundations of existence. The heavenly power wrath is a hurricane that sweeps away all falsehoods, a fire that burns away all deceit, a force that shatters every illusion. It is an all-consuming entity, a merciless enforcer of justice. Such is the nature of the heavenly power decree, a decree where mercy has no place for those who stand against you. It's a chilling realization, one that brings with it a sense of awe and fear. For in the face of such absolute power, such unyielding justice, there is no room for mercy, and so we find ourselves at the precipice, staring down at the abyss of heavenly power wrath. What awaits your adversaries is not a reprieve, not a chance for redemption, but a swift and unyielding retribution. For who stand against you, heavenly power retribution awaits, swift and merciless. As the prophecy unfolds, the world trembles under the weight of the celestial authority's decree. A hush falls over the earth, a chilling quiet that echoes the foreboding words of the prophecy. The merciless celestial authority has spoken, and its decree is as relentless and unforgiving as the harshest winter storm. The world, once a vibrant tapestry of life and color, now feels as though it's been plunged into an abyss of uncertainty and fear. The air is thick with tension. Each breath drawn is a testament to the unfolding drama. The once bustling streets are now eerily silent, the laughter and joy replaced by the whispers of dread. The world is in the grip of a shared nightmare. The prophecy, once dismissed as mere folklore, has become a chilling reality, the fear palpable. It clings to the air, as tangible as the cold breeze that sweeps through deserted streets. It's as if time itself has frozen, the world held captive by the merciless celestial authority. People huddle in their homes, their eyes glued to their screens, desperately seeking reassurance in the face of such an unforgiving decree. The world is united in their fear, their anxiety, their desperation. The prophecy has become the great equalizer, rendering all of humanity powerless. The world leaders, once pillars of strength and assurance, now wear masks of uncertainty and concern. Their words, usually a balm to the world's fears, now only serve to heighten the anxiety. The world watches in silent horror as the prophecy unfolds, their hopes dwindling with each passing moment. The world is a stage, and the unfolding drama is a play of epic proportions. Humanity is but an audience, watching as the merciless celestial authority executes its decree with unyielding resolve. The world is on tenterhooks, the suspense unbearable as they wait for the next act in this celestial authority's drama. In the face of the celestial authority's decree, the world stands helpless, a puppet in the hands of the merciless celestial authority. With a voice that shakes the cosmos, God issues a final warning. This isn't a whisper in the wind or a mere echo in the silence. This is a resounding call, a thunderous decree that reverberates across the universe. It is God's ultimatum to humanity, an ultimatum that heralds a significant shift in the course of our existence. Imagine the sheer magnitude of such a warning, a godly force proclamation that commands attention from every corner of creation. It is a declaration so profound, so powerful, that it causes the stars to shudder in their celestial dance, the oceans to hold their ceaseless motion in rapt attention. This final warning is not to be taken lightly. It is not a mere suggestion or a gentle reminder. It is a command, a decree from the godly force that carries with it the weight of the cosmos. It is the ultimate test of our resolve, our willingness to heed the voice of the godly force and alter the course of the drama of this prophecy reaches its zenith here. The stakes have never been higher, the consequences never more dire. The prophecy foretells a potential catastrophe, a calamity that could alter the very fabric of our existence. This isn't a tale spun by the whims of fiction. This isn't a story told for mere amusement. This is reality, stark and raw, staring us in the face, challenging us to act, to change, to strive for something better. We stand on the precipice of a new era, an era defined by our response to this final warning. Will we listen? Will we change? Or will we continue down the path of destruction, ignoring the voice that calls out to us from the heavens? This is our moment of reckoning, our chance to alter the course of our destiny. The choice is ours to make. We can either heed the warning and change our ways, or ignore it and face the consequences. The final warning has been issued and the countdown to the inevitable has begun. In the aftermath of God's prophecy, a chilling silence descends. The world, once a bustling stage of human drama, now bears the heavy mantle of sacred entity decree. The echoes of God's words permeate the air, a lingering reminder of the merciless sacred entity, a chilling testament to the power that shapes our existence. Beneath the stark quietude, a sense of fear and uncertainty burgeons within the hearts of the living. The prophecy, once an unseen whisper in the cosmic winds, now stands as the undeniable reality. The once vibrant tapestry of life now seems like an unfinished painting, its final strokes yet to be drawn by the hand of the sacred entity. The breathes in the aftermath, the silence punctuated by the ticking of the cosmic clock, each tick a reminder of the prophecy's impending fulfillment. The sacred entity decree, once a distant concept, now hangs over the world like a sword of Damocles, its sharp edge glistening with the merciless sacred entity. The fear is palpable, the uncertainty overwhelming. Yet in the midst of the mounting dread, there is a strange stillness, a silent acceptance of the sacred entity decree. For in the face of the merciless sacred entity, what can one do but surrender to the inevitable? Even as the world grapples with the aftermath, life continues in its unyielding rhythm. The sun still rises, casting its golden hues over the trembling world. The winds still whisper their age-old tales, their voices carrying the echoes of the prophecy. The rivers still flow, their waters bearing the weight of the sacred entity decree. The world, in its silent contemplation, is left to ponder its fate. No longer the master of its destiny, it now stands at the mercy of the sacred entity, its future written in the stars. The prophecy, once an unseen whisper, now echoes in the hearts and minds of the living, a constant reminder of the merciless sacred entity. In the wake of the prophecy, the world is left to ponder its fate, a silent witness to the merciless sacred entity. Now more than ever, your voice matters. As the prophecy unfolds, its echoes reverberating in the corners of the world, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The Holy Presence drama has begun, and every whisper, every word, every action can tip the scales. This isn't merely about witnessing the Holy Presence decree, it's about ensuring the message reaches far and wide. We are the heralds of the prophecy, the carriers of this merciless Holy Presence decree, and in this role, a simple act can have profound implications. Your engagement, your likes, your shares, they aren't just numbers on a screen, are the ripples that spread the prophecy, the wind that carries our message to distant shores. They are the tools with which we can amplify our voice, make our presence known, and ensure that no one remains oblivious to the prophecy. Stand with us in the face of the Holy Presence decree. Like, share, and subscribe. Together we bear witness to the merciless Holy Presence.